Right, brother. So let's kick it off. All right, everybody. So today is our client success interview for Morales the Barber. This is our second success interview here in the Barber Mentor Academy. And we're super pumped to have Morales here on the call with us. We've been working together for quite a while, for a couple months now. So we've been hopping on lots of calls, getting to know each other. And it's been a great time. I've really enjoyed the time that we've spent together, getting to know each other and helping Morales out with his barbering business, and especially the marketing aspect of his barbering business and getting him some new clients. So just a little background on Morales. He's been a barber for the last 6 years, and he's located in Laredo, Texas. And he came to me with a problem within his business, was that the marketing techniques that he was using before was not getting him enough new clients to fill his chair. So what we did over the last 2 months is we taught him exactly how to plug in a client acquisition system into his business, so that he could have pretty much clients on demand. And in that time frame that we've worked together, over 22 days of him working in the shop, that's days that he's been in the shop working, he's been able to acquire 32 new clients. So that's 1.45 new clients a day. So we just want to give a big round of applause to Morales. He put in the work. He grinded it out, and his his work ethic and his haircuts and everything are on point. So I just want to say that for you, brother. But welcome on, and it's a pleasure having you a part of the team. And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey man, well, first of all, thank you for the opportunity, and thank you for everything you've done. And it's been a hell of a journey, and I know that it's just the beginning, and it's been crazy, man. And it's only the beginning. A little bit about myself, like you said, 6 years cutting hair. I've been here in this town for about a year and a half. I wasn't marketing, and when I started, everything I was doing wasn't really getting me anywhere. That's because I didn't have the right knowledge, right? So then coming to work with you and getting on these coaching calls and learning everything you have taught me really opened my doors to a lot of things, to putting my name out there and growing as a business, as a brand. And I'm really grateful for that. Like I said, working with you has elevated my business to another level. And I'm really excited for this. And it's been very good.
Let's go. Well, you got some good energy, brother, and we know that it's just the beginning. So now with everything that you've learned, obviously, like, even myself in the past, I wish I would have known this kind of like the first week into my barbering journey, but I'm happy that I know this information now and that I get to share it with everyone and that you know it, because now you can in the future when you open up a barber shop and you want to acquire new clients or acquire new barbers, whatever it is, you have the skill set and means to do that. So with that being said, we're going to jump into some questions here for you. And like I said, I want you to answer them with pure honesty, and with the experience that you've had here in the program. So let's get right into it. So first question, are you happy with the results you've gotten and the new skill sets that you've learned inside of the Barber Mentor Academy?
Am I happy, man? Yes, that's a big yes. Definitely. Am I happy?
Let's,
Yes. I've learned a whole lot, man. It's been a blessing.
let's go. All right. Well, that's good to hear. That's the number one thing. So before we started working together, what would you say was the biggest problem in your business that you were experiencing before you joined the academy?
The biggest problem was I wasn't able to put my business out there and get new clients. I was having a hard time putting myself out there and getting those clients to come to my chair.
So before we had started working together, what was your number one technique or strategy of acquiring new clients?
I would say the typical thing that every barber does is just post my pictures of my work on my Instagram,
For
hoping that
sure.
people see them. I would post my work and hope people would see them and want to come to my chair.
Right. So just posting on Instagram without any really knowledge of how that content was affecting or how it was bringing in new people.
Yes, sir.
Right. And then as well, you're probably focusing on a lot of referral based business as well, right?
Yes, like getting recommendation from other people and try to let that be a way of letting people know about
Sure. Yeah, because even I think about it, like when I started off my private studio, obviously that was the big thing for me was like, okay, well, I don't have a store frontage, I don't have a signage, I don't have a barber pole, anything like that. So I had to figure out, okay, well, how do I get all of my clients off of my cell phone? And obviously, as we know nowadays, everyone's on their cell phones. So that's going to be probably the best way ever. I found it to be the best way to get those new clients and to not have to depend on a referral, growing your business off of a referral based growth. It's definitely works, but it's not as consistent as the ways that we teach. And if anyone is wondering how we teach, we don't gatekeep anything. How we teach is we run Instagram ads with targeted content, speaking specifically to clients' pain points and their problems. And one of the biggest things that I notice in the barbering industry is the mindset when it comes to barbers is, we just kind of view ourselves as barbers and that we just give really nice haircuts and super quality work, but there's always a problem that we're solving. And one thing that I've learned with being a business owner is that the bigger the problems that we solve, obviously the more money that we make. So when we're able to really focus in on the problems that these clients are experiencing with their haircut experiences, then we can solve those problems with them and we can increase the value to their lives, which in turn increases our value, which that's when we're able to increase our prices and get new clients and all of that type of stuff. So that's great to hear. So obviously we've eliminated having to do all of that organic marketing. We've plugged in a new tool for you that it really does the heavy lifting. The ads and the content, the strategies do all the heavy lifting so that you have those 1 to 2 new clients a day on demand. And I always think about it as long term. We have that ad running, and say you get 1 to 2 new clients a day for 365 days. That's 300 to 600 new clients a year. Man, that's more clients that you know what to do with. So you have 1 year, you do this, you put this information to use, and you could be a barber that's in a city that has no clients starting fresh, and you could have a fully booked out roster and scale that to build a business or to increase your prices or whatever it is that you want to do. So with that being said, what is your number one biggest takeaway with coming out of the program?
my biggest takeaway. Give me an example.
Like your takeaway. So like something that you've learned in the program, coming out of it. So like I would just say, different programs that I've been in the past, like just pieces of information or something that I've taught you that you can take with you that you'll say is like that was the biggest thing that maybe we focused on or we stressed the most.
The biggest takeaway, I would say. I mean, there's been a lot of great things, bro. Honestly, it can be a list of things, bro. But one thing I could take the most, and this because of this takeaway, I feel that wherever I go, I would definitely not struggle. Is targeting. For me, I think that learning that from this program is the way we're able to target the people in the area that I'm in. It's because of that it brought me all these people from my area, and I didn't have to go post and do. All I did was target the people in my area, and it brought me so much people. So I think for me, if I was to move, which are my plans to move, using that strategy, bro, I'm not going to struggle. I have the confidence that if I move wherever I'm going, as long as I continue to use these strategies, I will grow the same way I am growing here.
I like
So I would
that.
say
Yeah.
I would say the targeting of the people, man. That's a really good way of growth.
Yeah, that's an excellent takeaway because yeah, when you go to a new city, if you can't access or reach those people in that specific area, target them, then it's like we chatted about in the past, we want to focus on those people that it's the most convenient for them around the shop so they can come in. Because yeah, if you think about it, if just say in the future you move to a new city, just say for example, if you had to depend on the barber shop to bring you clients or you're just posting on Instagram, but all of your old clients were seeing it. Nobody new in that area was seeing it. That's a huge problem, right? So just having that specific area that we target, speaking to the specific person, definitely draws them in, which is great. So hey, that's a great takeaway.
Yes,
So
sir.
do you feel that with the information and new skill sets that you have gained, we solved the problem that you had within your business?
Oh man, most definitely, most definitely. I think that it's been a small time that we've been working. If you look at it in the long run, and I've seen so many results from it. I would say yes.
Let's go. And did you find implementing the strategies that we taught you with the content creation and the marketing and the ads, did you find it easy or did you find it hard?
I found it easy, easy because I wanted, I wanted. So doing all that, I would say it's easy.
Did you find that it was a lot to balance when you were cutting hair, or after a while you kind of got in a rhythm of flow of it and it became a part uh, of of your work?
Yes, I would say that. Maybe part of my
Right. Yeah, I think that's one thing is there's obviously, a little bit of a learning curve to start off with, but once you get that muscle memory, just like doing a haircut, then it just becomes second nature. And that's kind of one thing too that I always like to stress for all the clients of the program and like is that consistency because even myself like with posting on social media and posting on stories and even I remember when I very first started when I was doing fitness coaching I had a hard time like I got to post every day or I got to post on my stories every day. It was like a lot of work. And now I look back and I'm like, oh man, like I post every day on my story like effortlessly. Like it's become a part of me. It's become a part of my business. And now I know it's like I kind of, that's my new baseline. So then it's always like, hey, what can we add on top of that so that we can continue to grow more and more? But obviously we have to master those basics first. But which you did because you're super consistent with your posting on the stories, posting the content, and especially with the marketing and the stories too. So we can only keep getting better from that. So uh, moving forward, do you feel more confident in growing your barbering business?
yes, I definitely feel way more confident. I think that, like I said, working with you and learning all these things, man, it's been a big blessing to my life. And I feel confident.
So moving forward for yourself, what's the vision for you in the future with your barbering career?
Moving forward, I will definitely like to keep growing. I look at it in a 10-year term. I want to continue to build my brand and my name. And when that time comes within those 10 years that I'm already established and have that reputation, I'm able to open up a barber shop, a barber school, a place where I can show the barbers the values I have, and create something based off my brand, again, with those values of what I believe and share that with people and help other barbers grow and not have to cut hair, but now be a coach as well. Be helping other people and be involved because I know I'm gonna know the works. I'm gonna be. I'm already experienced barber by that time, right? With a lot of experience, so I already know the field. So I'm gonna be able to be be there with the barbers, helping them out and help them.
Let's go. Yeah, that's a great vision. That's always what I think about it is like you level up and then you give that knowledge. And once you give that knowledge and you can keep continuing to level up more and more and more. And with if I could go back in time and I could think about it, something that I wish I would have learned, and this is something that I want to share with all the barbers, is once you have a client acquisition system, because there's one thing of like being a super quality barber. That's obviously the first things that we're always focused on is we want to be really good at customer service and giving super fresh fades and all this type of stuff. And then when you start to think about like, okay, like I want to make more money, I want to have a better lifestyle. And then you start thinking about, business. Okay, well, I need more clients. Well, how does this work? How do I get more clients? How do I get more clients to pay more money? So I think about it as like first thing that we need to learn is obviously client acquisition, top of the funnel, like we've taught, all the students in the academy is so when you get new clients that come into you, like we said, if you're getting 1 to 2 new clients a day based on the amount of money that you're putting into your ad spend, then what you can do is you can have an overflow you can be booked out every single week, more people wanting to book in with you because you're really a valuable barber, because you've already worked on being that valuable barber, giving those quality haircuts and service. Now, with that overflow of clients, once you hit that particular point, then you can increase your prices. You can continue to keep scaling your prices to, if you're super premium, you're charging, high price points for your service. And then I think about it like I've done in the past with my barbershops was, once you have that inflow of new clients coming in, let's just say, for example, you want to keep if you're like, okay, I'm charging $45 for a haircut. I feel that's where I want to be. That's the type of barbers I want to attract, with, say, opening a shop, a certain skill level and service level. And then what you can do is, you fill your chair up. Obviously, you have an overflow of clients. So you're like, hey, well, what am I going to do with these clients? These people need to be served as well. Then you hire another barber, which in turn we fill their chair with this client acquisition system. And then once their chair is full, we hire another barber, fill their chair, so on and so forth, till you have your shop completely full, all based off of this system. So if barbers aren't utilizing advertising and marketing and they don't understand it, they need to learn it if they want to open a barbershop. Because the biggest thing is, I hear, I ask lots of barbers, what's your biggest, what's the dream? What's the vision? Every barber, they want to have their own brand. They want to have their own shop, but they don't fully understand how to get new clients. And the only way to grow and scale a business is with new clients. Because let's just say if you had 200 clients, say total, your whole roster, and you're trying to, have a 10-chair barbershop with 10 barbers, but you only have access to 200 clients, and you just think, setting up a barbershop and not having a way to get new people into it, you're going to be successful. Well, that's you got another thing coming. So I think it's definitely very important to understand how business works. Once you understand that at a small level, say a chair rental, where you're just focused on yourself, you say, hey, if this just worked for me, I could scale this same model to the next level, and so on and so forth and beyond, till if you wanted to have 100 barbershops, obviously there's going to be more intricate details that would be involved with that, but it's going to be the same system. You need more people. You need more people to serve. So yeah, it's a great thing. So I'm happy that you learned it, brother, because this is the missing piece. This is the key ingredient. So would you recommend another barber into the Barber Mentor Academy? And if so, how come?
I would recommend everything. I do to this day. I talk about you all the time. Why I would recommend, because it's a life change. Like I said, for the time that we've been working, bro, I feel that I learned so much, and I'm so grateful for that. And I know there's still much more to learn. And because of what you taught me, bro, it's like everything you just said is, I'm gonna be able to continue doing what I'm doing, but now I have a foundation. Now I have a structure. Now I have a method. Now I have something that I can follow, that I know that's going to bring me more clients. And because of those skills that I've learned here with you, I'm able to take it to the next level and grow and share that with others. So would I recommend you? Definitely, man, because I feel that because of this, I'm able to go to the next level. Because of this knowledge, because of this information, because of the coaching, because everything you guided me to do, to learn, has made me more successful. And like I said, it's been such a short period, and it's been tremendously good. So what I recommend, man, I would recommend every single person watching, hearing this, because this is literally something that we don't know. We don't know, and once we know it, it changes the game. It changes the game tremendously, because, like I said, everything I've learned, bro, has made me more successful in a short period of time. So if it's made me successful in a short period of time, imagine what's to come throughout the years. Like, this right here is something that all barbers need to learn in order to go to that next level. We could all be good barbers, cutting good hair, etc. But if we're not marketing, if we're not targeting, if we're not doing something with a strategy and have a foundation on how we're going to operate as barbers, we could never reach that other level. I was already cutting hair for some time, and I knew that I was good, but I was missing something. I was missing something because I wasn't able to go to the next level. I was just stuck. And working with you opened that door. You know, it opened that door, and I was able to grow and see things different. And that right there wouldn't have happened without your help. So again, I do recommend you, bro. Every single person, don't miss that opportunity. This opportunity don't come every day, man. Like I said, working with you has changed my barber life. It has, man. It has opened many doors, and I'm grateful, man. This information you're giving out, not too many people are giving it out, and it's a blessing that you are doing what you're doing.
Let's go. Well, I thank you. I appreciate you as well. And for for being a student of the game and learning all the process, because that's the one thing I think too is like we all went to barber school. That was obviously the first thing we needed to do. We need to learn the skill set of being barbers. But then there's another important aspect is we got to go to business school, right? And you could go get a business degree and this and that. And there's nothing wrong with that. But when somebody has the experience and they figured it out in its simplest form of what that top of the funnel looks like, that advertising, that marketing, targeting the specific person with a specific problem in a specific area, then it's easy. Then we put all of everything together that we learned. We have a full system that takes us to that next level. So yeah, brother, I'm super pumped, to get to work with you and what the future's got in store for us. But like we said, that's 32 new clients and those 22 working days in the shop. And then also as well as using this as well, you gained 372 new followers on Instagram during that time. So within that time frame, like we always talked about, is that we have those people that followed us. So with the posting that we do, we're still influencing their beliefs when it comes to getting that haircut, marketing to their problems. So those 372 new followers, they still will continue. Everyone who follows you will continue to book in over a longer period of time. And even for myself in my private studio, I've noticed myself is just because I'm putting more of my focus onto the Barber Mentor. I've turned my ads off for my private studio. But as the weeks go by, because I'm just cutting part-time there, I still have people booking in, new people booking in. And the only way for people to be booking in is the only place that my link is either on Instagram or on Google. So, and I know it's coming from Instagram. So it's going to keep trickling in no matter what. And like we say, obviously the biggest thing is that exposure into your business. So keeping that ad spend, keep reinvesting the money that you make back into your ad spend to keep getting more exposure, keep creating better content, keep creating better ads, that are speaking to your client and the problems that they have, and you'll just be successful. So you got all the keys to the game, brother. Now we just got to keep putting them to use on a consistent basis, and we're going to go straight to the top. So that's it for our client success interview. I want to say thank you very much for being a part of the team and learning all the strategies. And until next time, that's all I got for you.
All right, brother. Thank you so much, man. Again, thank you for all you do, and blessings to you.
All right, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you very much.